So we're like literally live here. And I've got my hand cam and I've got my light. All right. So let's take a look at the work that I did, particularly in the corner here. Oh, see that little spot there that I missed? I knew I felt some air coming through. So I'm going to zap that real quick. So what I'm going to do is put my camera down. I got looks like a little bit of air leakage coming somewhere here. Which it's never going to be perfect, but it's a whole heck of a lot better. But it does look like I missed a few spots. So let's do this. How's it going? Last time I was in this basement, I was showing you how leaky this rim joist is. I was pointing it out by looking for the telltale sign, which spiderwebs is the tip off every time. Now, I also ran the blower door test to simulate air leakage, and you could see the spider webs streaming as I did. Third thing, most aren't insulated the right way. If you see fiberglass stuffed in there, it's basically useless. Fiberglass slows heat, but it doesn't stop humidity and cold air. 4, they impact comfort more than you realize. Cold floors in the winter, that musty basement smell in the summer, often trace back to the rim joist. Most houses I inspect have this detail wrong. I'm going to show you what it is, and it's why people live with cold floors and musty basements. All right, I'm going to get ready to start air sealing the rim joist. And a lot of times people ask questions online. They ask me questions when I go to their house about using foam board. And I like to air seal directly to the cracks that lead to the outside. And the reason why I like to do that is because once I picture frame air seal everything, I'm going to put my R19 bat. It's breathable. Everything is sealed. You're not going to have a moisture problem because no outside air can get through to interact with the warm, humid air in your house. Thing I'm going to make sure that I do is not forget to picture frame and also seal this gap between the foundation wall and the sill plate. Soon, I'm going to prove how much tighter this house is now by rerunning the blower door test. And then adjacent to this house is another townhouse, but I'm going to make sure I seal all along this side as well. Once it cures, it hardens into a solid barrier that stops drafts and helps keep your conditioned air inside where it belongs. The end result is less wasted energy, fewer cold spots in winter, and a home that just feels more comfortable all year round. Not to mention it keeps insects and critters out. Air and bugs take the same pathways. All right, we just finished up here, and that means that not only did I finish air sealing and insulating the rim joist like you saw, but we also air sealed and insulated the attic. I'm going to go ahead and run the blower door test now, and I'm going to run downstairs with the camera, and we're going to check my work, and we'll see the difference between before with all the spider webs moving and after air sealing. So let's get this going. We're going to head down to the basement, and we're going to check my work on the air sealing on the rim joist with the negative pressure. So every little bit of air that gets pulled out of the fan, air's coming in from the outside to replace it. Yes, we sealed the house, but you can't get every cracking crevice. So we're still going to get an air leakage rate. And I bet there's a few spots that I missed. So let's check it out. Let me back this up a little. These little orange lines are what stop cold winter air, humid summer air, and even pests from sneaking in. And let me grab. Ooh. See, I did miss another spot there. There's a little spot there. All right. So first thing first, I left my gun here on purpose. Oh, okay. So that didn't stop the problem. Let me get my stool. Townhouses typically share masonry or frame walls, often called party walls, with neighbors. These walls were intended as fire separations, but not airtight barriers. Gaps at the top and bottom plates, rim joists, and attic areas often leave pathways for air to move between units. I've got news for you. I think I know what the problem is here, and I don't think I can solve it. And the reason I say that is because if we just take a quick peek over here, all right. So I want you to follow that last joist. So you got the floor joist, one, two, three there at the end. There's more than three, obviously, but just counting all the way. The one that's right next to the wall there, let's follow it and then see how it separates. So the true plates that we're getting air infiltration is from the spaces that are between the actual joist and the wall. And I think we're splitting hairs here. And the reason I say that is because it did a really good job. I am going to get a few of these spots, but we did get a pretty good result here. So for the last trick here, I just want to show you what this looks like with the blower door running. And I've got a few pieces of toilet paper, and you can see the one in the corner there is got just a little bit of movement. And we'll compare that to the spider webs before. And I looked up there, I can't find any holes. There might be some connections just to the neighbor that we can't get to. And then you can see this one is pretty still. This is the one with the dryer vents. That's a penetration. And then this one had a lot of air leakage before, and we barely see any movement now. All in all, job well done. We air sealed the attic. I finished the rim joist here. You can see the toilet paper barely moved. So hopefully this is something that you can do around your house, or at least find somebody to help you with. Go a long way with helping humidity in the summer, or lessen humidity in the summer, and keeping those cold winter drifts traps out in the winter.